IShowSpeed is a perfect example that you can get 50 million subscribers without super good videos, without a super strong like marketing behind it, without any genius strategy behind it. The thing that got him so many views and such a big audience is his personality, how authentic he is. These videos, I am a YouTube creative. Um, these videos, the strategy behind it is bad. It's not really good, and it's all over the place. It doesn't make any sense. But that's not his main view source anyway, and it doesn't matter because IShowSpeed got always most of his audience with his streams here, obviously, and the quality here, even on these streams, not perfect, kind of random, all over the place, football related, Fortnite related, traveling related. He's playing all kinds of games. He's doing anything, in person stuff. So, what is your excuse? The point of this video is to show how someone can break all the algorithms and all the rules of social media by just having such a strong message and such being so strange that it can still work. Because if you just objectively look at IShowSpeed's situation, he should probably be cancelled by now if the internet was like the same as it was in like 2015, 2018. But people kind of got over that stuff, and him barking at people is now funny instead of controversial and like a reason for people to cancel him. So those small things, just being ready to do things that other people are not willing to do, like barking at people, those are things that are going to make you stand out, that are going to make you viral. But not if you're going to do it now, because now it's his thing. He is that kind of sometimes weird, unexpected. Like you can't expect what he's going to do. He's kind of sporadic. It's kind of strange to see him in videos and in streams sometimes. But if you watch like a very normal interview with him, there was one interview with him in MrBeast. He's the most normal guy ever in that interview. So it's all an act. But it's an act, as in it's an exaggerated version from who he actually is. It's authentic, but with an amplifier on it. At home, he's probably not barking at his mom. Probably not. But for the video, if he gets in that type of situation, he gets excited and he wants to like break the tension, it's something natural for him to do, and he knows that it's funny, obviously. Behind the scenes, he's super intelligent and he knows exactly what he's doing. But this is just an example that this channel looks like shit. Like this is all over the place. Bunch of music videos, him traveling to the Middle East. He went snowboarding. There's a bunch of football videos here, even hockey. It doesn't make any sense. But because people like him, for him, and his authentic aura, people watch it. And that breaks all the laws of social media. That makes you go viral on all the platforms. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. It doesn't matter at all. You will go viral on all the platforms. No bullshit like, oh, but I posted this video on TikTok and YouTube, so it can't perform on both platforms. It can. Your video is just shit. Like, just to be honest. So, why is he gonna overtake MrBeast, and why is he making more money than Alex Ramosi? Well, he signed like a huge deal with Twitch with $600 million, and that's more than Alex Ramosi makes per year. So there you go. Just because his presence is worth so much. Imagine if you would go to Kick or any of the other, like what's the platform, Rumble, that Andrew Tate is streaming on or is posting his shit on. If we would go to those platforms, Twitch would lose, like, I don't even know, he gets like millions of live viewers on those streams. So that is all ad revenue and exposure that Twitch would miss out on. So that's why they paid him so much, because he's him, and because he brings all that energy and the whole audience and his authentic message with him to Twitch. So that's why he makes so much money. The message and the authenticity is so strong that there's no real price tag to put on that, and they just offered him a $600 million contract. And why is he going to overtake MrBeast? Once again, MrBeast, yes, he makes better videos. It has way more of a meaning behind it, and it is objectively better. But I also looked at the recent videos that MrBeast was making, and they're not really outliers anymore at all. Actually, they're all underperforming. Why? Because a format can only go so far. For him, a video with 97 million views, with 30 celebrities and $1 million online, that's like one of the best concepts for his niche, his channel, that you could possibly get. And it got only 100 million views, whereas you can see on his channel, like his videos have way more potential. 150, 220 is outliers. It has been a long time ago, but 350 million views, that is his potential. 450 million. Well, this video was actually really, really good, so you can't really compare it too much. That was just a great video, and it had a lot of momentum online as well. But here, Twitch, what's his name? Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed were involved. Only 170 million views. So then you might say, okay, Jan, you are genuinely retarded, because 460 million subscribers and he has 50 million subscribers. He has to fight for his life to get like 5 million views on a video, IShowSpeed. Yes, but I don't think Twitch is offering, or YouTube would offer MrBeast a $600 million deal to stay on YouTube. They simply can't afford that. MrBeast can only go so far. It's a format. There's nothing more behind it. It is, okay, his creative team is super large. He probably has over 100 creatives. They think about a concept. They come up with the aesthetics of the thumbnail, of the idea, the actual structure of the script. Getting filmed behind the scenes. He has to hire a bunch of people to play in these videos. He has to ask a bunch of celebrities. All this stuff is pre-made. It is kind of set up. If you put me in those videos, it would be exactly the same video. It's not good because it is MrBeast. Whereas with IShowSpeed, it is so fun to watch, and people watch it because it is IShowSpeed. You see the difference? You would watch a football match from like a second division Norwegian club if Ronaldo and Messi were playing there, because it is Ronaldo and Messi. Whereas your video can feature MrBeast and it's not gonna get that much views because MrBeast on its own is not that much of an interesting person. I actually hope you can hear me because outside it's quite loud. But that's the difference. MrBeast is a product. He is made up. It is a face. It is made up. Everyone can replace him, and IShowSpeed is irreplaceable. You can probably put yourself in these videos, and the video would be exactly the same. Yes, the ideation and everything is amazing, but it's a format. You can replicate it, and IShowSpeed, you can't replicate it. People are fan of IShowSpeed because it's IShowSpeed. They're not fan of MrBeast because it is MrBeast. They're fan of the videos, but they're not fan of MrBeast. You know what I mean? There's a difference. It is a person versus a business. So once again, I can't even say anything with my 400 subscribers, and we can't even get close to the revenue that either of those are making. I'm just saying, for your own content, if you're gonna make videos, focus more on this part of being yourself and smiling in the video once in a while and saying stuff out of pocket and saying the thing that you're kind of embarrassed about, that you kind of don't want people to know. But what does it matter? You're gonna die and everyone is gonna forget. So might as well just get more traffic on your stuff and make other people's their lives better by sharing it, by being vulnerable, by being authentic. You think that barking at people is comfortable. You think that he didn't get like weird looks from people outside when he was barking at people. Probably the weirdest looks ever. He was probably embarrassed in so many situations, but he doesn't give a shit because he's truly and authentically himself. Whereas that whole thing in MrBeast is lacking completely. Like I don't watch these videos, but when I was watching them, it's never that I'm like, oh, this video was so fun because it was featuring MrBeast. No, the idea is good, the production is good, and the storyline in the video is good, but well, I didn't really watch because of MrBeast, you know what I mean? So that's Charlie Morgan, Alex Ramosi, and that's the niche that I'm familiar in, but also Cristiano Ronaldo. Those people like singers like Drake, it works so well. Drake, for example, if you look at Drake, his lyrics in his songs, it works so well because he's talking about things that he's actually doing and that he actually truly thinks. Like he's talking about the Masonic room in the Biblos or something. I don't know what it is. He is in those kind of places. He's in super rich environments, and he's talking about having multiple girls on his phone and whatever, but in an authentic way, in a slightly controversial way, in a way that stands out. Whereas there's a super fine line between doing what everyone else does and making it interesting by being authentic. You need to kind of edge towards some sort of controversial line. You know what I mean? Barking at people in public is that line. But all the things, like if you if you watch one stream of his, you see exactly what I mean. And that's missing in MrBeast's content. So obviously you look at MrBeast's videos, it is still working super well. You can't say anything about it, but not because it's MrBeast. And if you want to have both, and if you want to learn from them, that's what you should do. And yes, if IShowSpeed would take on this approach and would put way more of an idea behind these videos, way more effort into it, because this is just kind of, I just post it because I have this content from my stream, so might as well just put it on YouTube as well. If there's actually a strategy behind it, and if actually someone is trying to get this video to pop off, he would probably get 100 million views, I think. No, not easy, but maybe like at least 20 million views per video, easy, just because that is the difference between just posting stuff for the sake of posting stuff and actually trying. Whereas there's literally people being shot outside of my apartment. Oh, another one. And no, I don't actually think they're being shot, but there are random explosions. Anyway, yeah. So try to put an amplifier on your authentic traits. So if you are an accountant and you're and you have certain goofy jokes in between, make the goofy jokes. If you are a singer and you are in Germany and you drive too hard, like you drive past the speed limit, talk about it. Like those, the slightly illegal things that you actually don't really want people to know, they're probably better to hide. Share that. If you look at my broad channel, you will see that same thing. Anyway, at this point, I'm just yapping. So that's why IShowSpeed will overtake MrBeast, because I think Speed is a very intelligent human being, so he will eventually take YouTube seriously and overtake. And the message is the whole aesthetic of IShowSpeed is more interesting, and there's a bigger TAM than there is for MrBeast. And that is also where the money is. That's why he makes more than Alex Ramosi. So thanks for watching. I think, Harvey, where they need to watch this video, right? You think?
Yeah.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Somewhere here?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
See you there.
Yeah.